Let us understand made to stock scenario. Now, the first step in any scenario is we need to first have a standard cost estimate in place before we start the creation of the production order on anything else. So first step is for the material, let's create a standard cost estimate. We will create a transaction, use the transaction CK11N. We'll update the material, plant, and the costing variant. So what we have done is we have configured a costing variant as YPC1, and the standard cost estimate is now updated. Now standard cost estimate is calculated. Now how does the standard cost estimate is calculated? Now the system picks up the bill of material from the production planning module. In the bill of material, there are materials which are mentioned, the raw materials. Now this is the raw material. In this case, there are two raw materials which is designated here with an M. So these are two raw materials, 162 and 163. The quantities are mentioned in the bill of material. That is 1.5 kgs or one piece. And system evaluates this quantities with the prices. The price is available in the material master. So in case of a new material, we would always put a plan price 1. If you remember in the costing 2 view, we had the plan price 1, plan price 2, and plan price 3. So we update in the plan price 1 the price for the raw material. So system will pick up the price from the plan price 1. If the plan price 1 is not available, then system would go and check the material master prices, and then if it is a moving average price material, then it will pick up the moving average price material and evaluate the quantity into price and give you the value. So the values are updated here for the material. Now E designates how system has now picked up the bill of material values and quantities. Now system will also pick up the routing. So routing for the material, here in the routing we have the activities which are assigned to the work centers, and it is designated by E. So here we have machine and labor, and the quantities are picked up from the routing. In the routing we have mentioned, the production planning guys have mentioned how many hours will take for machine. Machine is taking 5 hours for 1 kg of lot size, and labor is taking 2 hours. So it has picked up the 5 hour and 2 hours, and it will evaluate the 5 hours with the activity prices. So activity prices are updated in KP26 transaction. So we either manually update the activity prices, or we can calculate it from the system. So if you refer the cost center accounting training, there we show how the KP26 are calculated. You can manually maintain it, or you can also do a calculation through system. So system will pick up the price for the KP for this activity type cost center combination and will evaluate it. So it will update, it will calculate 5 hours into the activity price and put you the values here. So values are calculated here for the activity type. Then similarly, there is this another activity type called as labor, and this is this is G. G means overhead. So overheads are getting calculated. So we have material overheads, and we have also some production overheads. So production overheads are getting calculated here. So material overhead and production overhead are getting calculated based on the costing sheet. So material overhead is getting calculated based on the raw material cost, and the factory the production overheads are getting calculated based on labor. So this is what is updated and calculated, and it is showing the message as green. So we are good to go, and we are good to save. So we click on the save button here and save the cost estimate. Next step is marking the cost estimate. So we mark the cost estimate, update the company code, plant, material, and the fiscal year for which you are going to mark the cost estimate. So we have to first step is marking allowance. So if marking allowance is already there, then there is no need. This is only one time step, marking allowance. Now we click on the execute button, and of course remove the test run, and this is saying one material, one cost estimate were updated successfully. So this is the prices are updated in the future plan price with costing status VO. So future plan price is 3525. And then second step is the release of cost estimate. So we release the cost estimate by clicking on the release icon, and of course the company code, plant and material is there. We remove the test run and click on the execute button, and it shows that the price change document is posted. One material, one cost estimate were updated successfully. So let us check the material master for this particular scenario. So material master is 178, and MRP type is updated as PD here. MRP 3, there is no specific strategy group which is updated. Costing 2, we have just calculated the standard cost estimate, and it has got updated in the field current, and it is showing 5/2016, and this is the plan price 3525. So now let us create a sales order. Sales order is created. This is the sales order which has been created for the material, and the order quantity is 10 kg, item category is 10. And we are finding that the requirement type is 011. So 011 is basically made to stock. So let us create a process order, core 1, and update the material production plan and process order type ZPI1. We update the quantities. The quantity is 10 kgs. Click on the release button. This is a production planning, guys will do it, but nevertheless we are just showing it for your understanding. So all of the steps will be done by the production guys. So I will click on the release button and then click on the save. So process order 1000221 is created. Now we are ready to start the production. So production planning guys will update the time ticket. So whatever activities they are doing on the production order will be updated through a time ticket, and the code is core 6in. So here the confirmation for the order is, this is the order number, and this is the phase. So here the labor will be updated for 30 hours. 30 hours are updated here, and we basically change the labor hours. Let's assume that we change it to 10 hours. Okay, so if you go back, so this is the phase. This was the phase, and where this was the labor hours proposed were 30, and now we change it the labor hours. So let's assume that instead of 30 hours, it took 10 hours to process. So the production guys have updated 10 hours. Okay, and then click on the save button. The confirmation is saved. Good movements are not posted at. Failed is 1. So let us check the secondary cost posting now. On to the process order. So we can go to the transaction core 3, COR3, and see the costs. The costs which are updated is labor cost is actual cost is $4,000 based on the confirmation we did. So how the confirmations entries are posted, the hours which are posted by the production planning guys, and in the it evaluates it, it picks up the activity price which we have defined in KP26. It picks up the price and evaluates the quantity into hours, and you get the actual cost here. Now goods issue 2, process order. Now the some confirmation are done. So ideally the goods issue will happen first and then the confirmation. So goods issue are posted using a movement type called as 261. 261 is goods issue for order. So this goods issue are done from the plant 660 through and storage location 6601, and it is done for the production order. So this is the production order, and these are the GL accounts which are triggered in the background, consumption accounts. So raw material 16 kgs was supplied, carton 1 piece was supplied for the manufacture of the finished product. So this is a material document which is got posted. Now this goods issue will be done by the stores department. Okay, so the material management stores department will issue goods to the process order or the production order, and this will be the document, document, which will be posted. So let us see the accounting entry. So accounting entry for the goods issue. This is the accounting document and controlling document posted. So what is the accounting entry? It is raw material or rather consumption raw material account debit $3,200 and order is debited 1000221. So the order is debited and the raw material which is the balance sheet account is created. So here the balance sheet account is created and consumption raw material which is an expense account is debited and order also is debited. Packaging material, again this is the balance sheet account, 50 is credited and packaging material consumption 50 is debited. It is again debited on the order. So we have done confirmation of activity and we have also done goods issue to the production order. So let us see the month-end steps on the production order. So first step is we will first calculate overhead. So overheads is 10002. The product process order is 1000221 and period for which it was posted. It is 5/2016. Remove the test run and click execute. And it has calculated an overhead of 160 and 320. There are two kind of overheads. One is material and another is production overheads. These two are calculated and updated on using this cost element. So 480 is updated on the production order, the process order. After calculation of the overheads, we do a WIP calculation. So WIP calculation, we update the order, period, and array version 0 and remove the test run and click on execute button. So the status is WIP, which means the order status is not TLV. It is not delivered. It is partially delivered. So once system has calculated WIP, that means the status is either released or partially delivered. It is not delivered or not take home. So there is some cost which is there on the production order. The cost which is there on the production order is basically what? It is the material consumption cost and the activity confirmation cost. So this is the activity and the material consumption cost. So whatever is remaining will be taken to the WIP account. So it is this amount $7,730 is taken to the WIP. Let's do a variance calculation for the order now. Key code is KKS2. Remove the test run, click on execute, and it shows error. The reason it is an error because the status is not. The status for variance calculation is delivered or take home. So here we get a message. We click on the message box, and it says order does not have a status of delivered or take home. Hence, it is giving an error. So there is no variance calculation possible because there is a WIP calculated. So whenever WIP is calculated, there will be no variance. Whenever variance is calculated, there will be no WIP. Simple rule. Let's do a KO88 month end settlement. So whatever is there on the order, so here we do a KO88 settlement. We update the order, settlement period, and fiscal year, and remove the test run, and click on the execute button. So moment we click on the execute button, it shows the $7,730 as credit. So it will post whatever WIP which is there on the order. We will be settled to a balance sheet account and a P&L. Let's see the accounting document. So accounting document which is posted is 7,730 as credit. This is the WIP P&L account, and 791,000 product being processed is a balance sheet account. 7,730 is debited. Okay, so note this entry is posted on a balance sheet account and a P&L, and there is no credit posting on the production order. Okay, so for the balance is, the entries are not posted and updated on the production order. So second month partial confirmation. Let's see the scenario. So here again there is a WIP which is posted. There is again partial confirmation, and what happens is there is a WIP, again additional WIP which is posted. Product being processed 12,960. Inventory change WIP 12,960 which is posted. And these are the entries which are there on the production order. There are labor cost, there are material overheads, or production, consumption, raw material, packaging material consumption. First month WIP was $7,730. Second month WIP is $12,960. So total WIP is $20,690. Second month there will be always an incremental WIP which will be posted 12,960. First month it was posted at 7,730. So we have a total cumulative WIP of $20,690 which will be posted. So final confirmation for 6N, again done by the production planning guys. Labor is 30 hours here. Click on goods movement and then update the storage location. The storage location will be updated. The movement type is 101. This is good receipt, and click on save. So moment the save button is clicked, confirmation save, good movements are posted, a good receipt is posted, good movements 1, failed 0. Let's check the balance on process order, and transaction code is COR3. So the quantity delivered is 10, total quantity is 10. And here you will find the various status, the release, confirmation, delivered. So this is currently the delivered status. So click on and let's see the cost. Now you will see the entry for good receipt which is posted is, there is a credit coming on the production order or the process order, 35,250. Based on the standard cost estimate, the credits are posted. So the P&L account is 895,000 factory output of production orders, and we have a balance of 18,560. So this could be variance. Now let's do a month-end settlement, month-end processing. Actual overhead is KG I2. Update the order, update the period, and remove the test run. Click on execute button, and it will calculate an overhead. So overhead is calculated as 320. Calculate WIP. So moment the overhead is calculated, it is updated on the production order. Calculate WIP. Even though there is calculate WIP, the entries will not be posted until the time the settlement transaction is run. Okay. So here we calculate the WIP, remove the test run, and click on update the order, period, and fiscal year, and RA version, and execute. And here we see that the WIP is 0. So what could be the reason that WIP is 0? The reason is the status of the order has now become DLV, delivered, and hence the whatever the WIP was there will become zero out. So there was a WIP of 22,000, so that will get reversed out. So now it is showing as zero. Let's do a variance calculation. Now it is relevant for variance calculation since WIP is zero. KKS2 is the transaction. Update the order, period, fiscal year, and remove the test and click on the execute button. So here we are now getting the variance as 18,880. So target cost, actual cost, allocated cost, and here the variance is there. And now let us see a breakdown of the variances based on the cost element. So it shows us that the quantity variance is 200. So this is again quantity variance on labor. Resource usage variance of 10,000. And here we are getting a remaining input variance of 640. So we are getting a breakdown of the variance based on resource, quantity, remaining input. Let us do an actual settlement. So actual settlement KO88 is the transaction. We update the order, settlement period, fiscal year, remove the test run and click on the execute button. So it has passed an entry for 18,880 as variance. We click on the accounting document. So accounting document displayed is this is the accounting document and the controlling document and the various profitability analysis document. So let us see the accounting document first. So what it has done is it has passed an entry debiting the factory output production order 18,880, or rather it's a debit 18,880, and price difference account is a credit 18,880. So there's a favorable variance. So price difference account 18,880 is credited and the order is debited with this. So this is the now the WIP which was posted earlier. You see the WIP was 20,690, which was posted for the 2 months. It is reversed. So in this transaction, we will see inventory change WIP 891, P&L account is debited and the balance sheet account is credited. So WIP is reversed. And now we are seeing again this is the functionality of S4HANA. Now S4HANA, what it does is in new GL, we are able to break down the price difference into variance categories. So in the configuration in new GL, we assign the variance categories to various GL. So we have assigned it to various GL. So let's say it is reversing 40130 price difference 18,880 was the credit here. So what it is doing, it is reversing that entry 18,880. It is debiting, and now it is putting that variance into different GL accounts or different cost elements. So this is input quantity variance 7,800, resource usage variance 10,000, remaining input variance 630, and lot size variance which is 450. So this is 450, and this is the breakdown which we are getting based on the S4HANA configuration, new configuration which is available in new GL, where we assign the variance categories to various cost elements now. So this is the GL account entry. Similarly, we are getting the entries in the controlling module. Okay, so these entries are basically relevant for account-based PA, entries of account-based PA. And now let's check the COPA document. So this is nothing but the controlling based COPA, the cost based COPA. So here we are getting what system is doing. It is reversing other variances. The FI are configured to PA, so it is reversing 18,880. Another entry is other variances. So 18,800 is getting nullified. 18,800 is debit. Other variance is becoming zero. Input quantity variance is now getting